Gary Coleman had one of the saddest lives of all time, but when it came to the show that made him famous, he was royally pissed off by the producers. Gary Coleman was born, he had a very serious kidney condition, so his biological mother put him up for adoption. He was adopted by a nurse and a pharmaceutical salesman. His adopted parents couldn't pay for his bills either, so they got him into child acting, and when he was 10 years old, he landed the show Different Strokes, where he was paid $1,500 an episode in the first season. And to be clear, Gary Coleman didn't have dwarfism, but instead had a kidney condition, and doctors weren't sure how tall he'd end up being, but he ended up growing to 4'8". That led to a big problem where when he was 18 years old, he was still doing the show, and the producers wanted him to act like he was 10 and have makeup to look like a 10-year-old, even though he thought it was not dignified. He kept doing it because the show was paying him $70,000 per episode in the later seasons, and it was paying his medical bills, and he thought when it was done he'd have enough money to retire. The problem was his parents took all of his money, and even though he sued them when he turned 18 for $3.4 million and won, all the money was spent and they didn't have anything to give him. He had a pretty sad life after that, where he worked years as a security guard, being made fun of regularly just to pay his medical bills. This man just never got respect, and with that, I'm Charles Prawl. Please subscribe to learn something.